Thank you friends for your excellent support for my channel. I am loving the comments and thank you for sharing your comments to motivate me, and it's helping me to get into more details of technology and choosing the topics which you would love. This is really great, and if you like my videos, kindly share with your friends. Do subscribe, press the bell icon notification to get the videos first. Stay home, stay safe, stay aware. Thank you. Let's get into the video. Today we are going to compare iPhone SE 2020 versus the iPhone XR. This has come out as a request from few of my friends and colleagues who wanted to compare these two iPhones and come out of details which can help make a choice between these two. Firstly, let's look at why only Standard Edition 2020 versus 10R. This is because these are the cheapest iPhones which start with 64 GB storage option. The iPhone SE 2020 on Flipkart today's sale rate is 37,900 rupees, and 10R 64 GB variant comes at 47,500 rupees. So we also have lower models like iPhone 7 or the 6s, but then you get 16 GB or 32 GB, which might not be very helpful for media savvy, photo savvy, and going into future that might not suit anybody's purpose. However, there are few people who want to stick to very little basics, still carry a iPhone for a pride, who might still want to go in for those lower models, iPhone 7 or the iPhone 6s, which is still available on the Flipkart. However, today's discussion is going to revolve around the SE 2020 versus the 10R. Going by the color variants, you have three variants in SE 2020: the black, the white, and the product red. However, coming to 10R, you have many choices: the product red, yellow, white, coral, black, and the blue. However, if you look at an option of buying product red, Apple promises to share a percentage of the profit to good cause to save from diseases many lives, which is good. So you can feel that you are a part of a bigger cause. Getting into the design part of it, if you compare both side by side, very similar, both are very similar, and even at the bottom and the top they are both similar. So you might not be able to make much of a difference between the two. However, iPhone SE is basically a iPhone 8 shell, which is having the same design and then comes with bezels, whereas the 10R will have just a notch and a bigger size. So if you look at the launch dates, SE 2020 was launched in April 2020, while the 10R was launched way back in September 2018. Physically, if you look at both of them, the bezels are very oldish on the SE 2020, which is a 4.7-inch model weighing around 148 grams with 7.3 mm thickness. However, the 10R will have a visible notch but not having a bigger bezel. 19.5 is to 9 ratio with 6.1 inches, weighing 198 grams and 8.3 thickness. The key difference is in the incredibly fast A13 Apple Bionic chipset based on 7 nanometer plus hexa-core, which is powering the SE 2020. While on the other hand, 7 nanometer based Apple A12 Bionic chip, which is equally capable than the best in the class of the Android segment. However, A13 seems to be better in terms of performance and feature rich. Coming to the sensor, if you would like to go with a fingerprint ID, you can use it with the SE 2020. This is specially made for people who want to either have a first taste for iPhone or who are hanging around with their very old models, iPhone 6 or a 6S kind of thing, and still want to upgrade into the future. And the Face ID unlocking system is available on the 10R, which is very good in its class and really a cool feature to be with. The key difference is, as I told, in terms of the size as well as the bezels and the chipset. Now, another key difference is on the battery. The SE comes with 1821 mAh battery, which has a 4 to 5 or a bit over 5 hours of screen on time. However, the 10R has a bigger battery, 2942 mAh, with more than 7 hours of screen on time, which is more valuable. And coming to the specific absorption ratio, the SE has a bit higher on the head, while the 10R has a bit lower on the head portion, but otherwise it's the same on the body. Now, if you look at the camera section, both have the similar camera setup, with the rear having 12 megapixel f1.8 26 wide, has OIS, and the photography is simply classic. And if you come to the front selfie camera, it's a 7 megapixel f2.2 32 standard. However, there is a subtle difference in terms of the usage. The SE 2020 has the option to change on the right top. However, that is not possible for whatsoever reasons in the 10R. If you are loving to have Animoji and Memoji, you should choose the 10R because this feature is not available on SE 2020. However, SE 2020 has the Wi-Fi 6 capability while the 10R does not have. So, in conclusion, my opinion, if you have a bit higher budget and then if you want to have a bigger display because you want to have a lot of content in terms of video or reading or even having a augmented reality kind of a play, then with a better battery you can go in for the 10R. However, if you want to have a compact and still okay with a oldish design, getting into the future, it might be a bit difficult. However, if you think you can still continue, this has the best chipset as of date, which is A13 Bionic chipset, and performance is quite superb. So you can go in for this model. However, both have a good software update, and both are equally good when compared to any of the Android segment of the phones. In case if you like this video, kindly share it, and please comment below in case if you want to have any more details on any of these or other iPhones as well. Thank you and have a great day.